So here we are at the Centurion Club in Hertfordshire to check out the new G range from Ping. Is that right?
It's right.
Is that right?
It's very right, but it's also very cold. Probably the biggest surprise for me today is the new G Iron. It doesn't look like a game improvement club.
Yep.
It looks like a club that a lot of club golfers will go to that might not have gone to a G30 or G25 before that.
Yeah.
So tell us how they've made those changes, please.
I think the exciting thing about that, exactly what you say, is the sleeker looking club, but actually the MOI and the forgiveness of this club is an improvement on the G. So it's a win-win in that point of view. Is you're getting the absolute maximum forgiveness you want from this size of club, but it's a little bit more sleeker. The reason we've been able to kind of get that more control is the Core I technology, which you saw in the G Max to begin with. That's allowed us to thin out the face. We're using a new heat treating process which makes it even a harder metal, which allows us to thin it through. But then the Core I technology, that ensures that if you don't hit out the centre, you're not going to get distance issues there. This club still performs across the face incredibly powerfully. So we're seeing a kind of gains of about 5 yards over the G30 iron in terms of actual distance. What the engineers have done is that we've added a ferrule. So every club that we have now, Ping, has a ferrule. We've added a little bit of shine to the back of the club. What we've also seen is there is still offset on there. We're a big believer in offset, but the transition in through the hosel and the top line is being thinned out a little bit. So the overall appearance is a smaller, more compact head, a more player's head, as you can see, but absolutely not giving up any of that performance. In fact, you're getting more performance than you would over a G30 in terms of forgiveness and distance.
And you think any tour players will use this one?
I think there's a chance. Louis Oosthuizen, when he was hitting it, he hit the 4-iron and he was just hitting ridiculous distances, and he even turned around to the tour reps and said, there's a chance I might play this. Whether it will, I'm not sure, but you might see some LPGA players playing it, some senior players, but yeah, definitely I think you're right. It's the sleekest, nicest looking G iron we've done, and you know, if you're getting that performance and the looks, I think we're on for a winner here.
Dave?
Yep.
Dave, sorry about him, but he's...
What's that?
That
Got
bit,
a bit missing, mate.
the bit taken out of the club,
Do you know what
our
that is?
notch.
I do.
Yeah. Basically, because of the metal we use, 17-4 steel, which we then heat treat, the metal gets very hard, and because we offer all of the colour codes, our 12 colour code system, we need to be able to adjust the head through quite a number of degrees. What this does, it just helps us with the bending process. If we didn't have that, it'd be incredibly hard to change the colour code, the angle of that. So it doesn't change any of the performance of the club, it just helps us with the fine tuning and the custom fitting of the product.
Happy now?
You got that, didn't you? Marvellous. Not bad, but a lot of the time, my 3-wood, I've got a current 3-wood. Can I say which type it is?
Go on.
Mizuno. It's quite an old one, but I do tend to cut it.
Okay.
Especially if I get short on the backswing. But those, I just did 2 with the same sort of